Hey there, Pisces, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for July 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Alrighty, already tons of wands, Pisces. Tons and tons of wands starting off your reading and a soul connection showing up. For those of you that are not dealing with a connection, this reading is not for you. I could tell you that right now. Also, Pisces, if this resonates and you want to book a personal, make sure to check out the description box below for all the details about that. All right, Pisces, main energy for your reading is the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the Knight of Swords. There's definitely a doer energy showing up here for you. And this reading, I'm going to say this month, but I mean this reading. I can already see that it's like at the tip of my tongue. This reading, July 15th through the 31st, you're working on working through the past. That's you, and that's the desire that you have here between you and somebody else. There's definitely a bond. There's definitely a strong connection. You're the one that's taking action, though. Remember, with the Five of Cups, there's definitely an energy of something happened in the past which really left a not so great taste in your mouth, kind of a sour taste. It isn't the best energy. And you're like, yeah, we're going to work through this. Whether you're working through it internally for yourself or with the other person, we're going to clarify in just a minute and see. In the recent past, you get the Two of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection if I've ever seen one. Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, those are both really, really powerful energies when it comes to a bond, a connection. You and this person have history. You have a lot of beautiful memories together. And the bond that you share is also very, very unique in the sense that it feels safe. It feels like home. This person feels familiar to you. And I don't care how long you've been together or apart or how long you've known them. I don't care about that. The issue here that I'm seeing in the recent past is there is a separation, a like emotional gap between you and your person. And so that could be because of a breakup, a separation. That could be because one person is more emotionally evolved, shall we say, than the other one. We'll clarify this in a minute and see. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're showing me I'm single. I'm doing my own thing. I'm on my own. I don't feel like you and this person are together. But what I do see is that you have a lot of love for them and they're expressing their love for you as well. And that really, really does make you very, very happy. The Ten of Cups is one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot deck, and it's tied up to exchanging love, exchanging emotions. Like, I love you, you love me. Love that. In the near future, you get the Three of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Five of Pentacles. So there was definitely a break, a separation, or something in the past. In the future, you and your person, there's another energy showing up here. You're both working together to work through the separation, the ending, whatever it is. I will say this though, Pisces, it's not easy. It's difficult. The Strength is showing up here. It's not easy. We're going to clarify and see why. Um I don't feel like it's because your person's not matching your energy, because they're coming in. The Three of Pentacles is we work together. But for some reason here, it's not easy. All right, let's dive in, shall we? Also, Pisces, if this resonates and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. You can't get these readings anywhere else. Five of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers. Oof, this is intense. Here's the thing, Pisces. Whatever happened in the past, it wasn't great. I don't know how things unfolded. I don't know what took place there. It wasn't great. It left a really, really bitter flavor, really bitter taste in your mouth. Now, you're waiting for the right time to work on this. You're almost looking at this whole connection. Some of you may have been married to this person, by the way. For those of you that weren't actually like married on paper, it's one of those very deep, very intense connections where it's like, we might as well have been. Like, that's how well I know this person. You're showing me I'm waiting for the right time to actually take action so we can work through the past. You're not at that point yet. You're evaluating, you're assessing, you're figuring it out. You're very, very analytical. You're also aware that this is going to take a lot of work in order to be able to get over what happened in the past. I don't know what it is. It could be something small, it could be something big. It's still going to take a lot of work. And you're literally looking at this and you're like, look, I want this, but is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, is this the amount of effort that I'm going to have to put in to fix this, to work on this, to work with this person? Because I don't feel like your person's the easiest person to deal with, despite the fact that this is a deep connection. Um, is the juice going to be worth the squeeze? Like, is this going to be worth the amount of effort that it's going to take? I feel like in the near future, you say yes, but we'll see. All right, let's start clarifying. We'll start off with the recent past, start off with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is clarified by the Tower, the World, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, following the separation, at least in the recent past, this ending was difficult. And not only was it difficult, it kind of came out of nowhere. It literally left you stunned here because you're showing me, like, I wasn't expecting this. It came out of nowhere. Like, everything was fine until it wasn't. And then things ended. And then I'm just sitting there, like, you're left like in an emotional desert. You don't really feel anything. You don't really like, you're sad, but you're hurt, but you're confused. It's like your emotions are all over the place. And so when that happens, it's easier for you to just kind of be like, okay, well, I don't feel anything. So there's definitely an emotional detachment happening for you here in the recent past, but it's more so like a response of shock of like, I wasn't expecting this. I didn't see this coming. And then it did come. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, well, now what? But that's in the recent past. I don't feel like that energy lasted very, very long for you. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Hmm. Oh, yeah. And there you are. Four of Wands is clarified by the Lovers, the Moon, which is you, and the Five of Swords. This is an intense connection. I don't like using words like soulmate or, because people tend to like pigeonhole themselves and be like, oh, well, if it's a soulmate versus a twin flame, I don't like using that. But if I were to use those terms, I would say this is definitely a soulmate connection. It's very deep, it's very intense. Now, it's also quite a bit of a headache, Pisces. I can see that. Look at this card. This person's literally holding their hand to their head and they're like, this is a headache. This connection, as powerful as it is, as amazing as it is, it also comes with a lot of, you know, grief, headache. Like it's not the easiest. It doesn't just flow and just work. And you're showing me it takes a lot of work. Making this connection work, and again, it is amazing. It is incredible, but it does take a lot of maintenance. It does take a lot of work. I don't know if it's because of you or your person. I do feel like it's more so your person, which is a little bit more difficult to deal with. But yeah, this connection is definitely not easy. It's not easy breezy beautiful. It's easy breezy amazing, but also difficult. And so in the recent past, you're like, I feel these feelings, but I also realize like this connection takes a lot of upkeep. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups in the recent past. Six of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're not only very, very attracted to this person, as far as you're concerned, they're the person for you. They really are. You're approaching this whole situation with them as like, this is the person for me. This is the connection for me. This is my soulmate. But there's also an energy of you really having to maintain a sense of control within this connection. Um, and when I say control, people tend to kind of like freak out. It's not like you're trying to control the person, but this is almost like the person that you're dealing with, the kind of energy that they bring to the table is very much like you constantly have to rein them in, almost like a child. Otherwise, they're kind of like a paper bag in the wind, a plastic bag in the wind, where they'll go anywhere for better or worse. Um, and you're showing me like we have so many beautiful memories together. We have so much beautiful history together. But in order for this connection to actually work, you come to this understanding in the recent past. I need to be the one in control. I need to be kind of like the daddy of the relationship. And I don't assign gender to my cards and like navigate this ship, navigate this person, and navigate this connection so that it can work. I don't know, honestly, Pisces, if you're comfortable in that position or not. I can't tell. I can't tell if you like having the reins and being in control or if you do it because you need to, not because you want to. Let me know in the comment section if you feel like sharing. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what the Knight of Cups is. Knight of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Judgment. Yeah, there's a beautiful exchange of energy here. There's a beautiful flow between you and your person, and it's coming from a very emotional place. You're giving them love, you're receiving love from them. There's equal give and take, and there's a beautiful, beautiful balance. Okay. But again, the element of control is showing up here. Somebody is coming to the realization of like, I need to be in control. I do feel like it's you, Pisces, where you're kind of the one that's like, okay, I need to be the mature one in this relationship. I don't know though. I can't really tell if it's you or your person. So take it as it resonates. But You're moving slowly, you're taking your time, you're enjoying this energy, right? Of receiving love, giving love. It's all very, very emotional and it's very beautiful, and you are thoroughly enjoying it. But throughout this whole reading thus far, there's like this underlying tone of being in control, navigating the relationship. Like somebody here has to take the reins in order for you and your person to work. And again, I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's your person. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing, like who's the one that needs to be in control? Which one of you is the one that's like, okay, this is what we do? Because the other person is just like a plastic bag in the wind. They'll go any which way the wind blows. Let's take a look at the 10 of Cups in the current situation. 10 of Cups is clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're showing me things ended, but now they're not. We're back together. We've reconciled this. I don't see reconciliation yet. I'll say rekindled this. Justice. We've crossed our T's, dotted our I's, we've balanced everything out. The ending is not so much an issue anymore, right? It's like you and your person are over the ending and you're back in all those beautiful, lovey feelings of, I love them, I'm attracted to them, they're the person for me, they're the best thing since sliced bread. Like, this is amazing. I feel so happy. The 10 of Cups is really one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot deck. Everything feels balanced, everything feels leveled, everything feels like, the hard part is over. And maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, you definitely seem to feel that way in the current situation. Like this is literally unicorns and butterflies shooting out of nowhere. Like you're walking on a cloud here, Pisces. Let's clarify the 9 of Pentacles in the current situation. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, which you just got, and the Star. So, and you get the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You're not really revealing how you feel to this person in the current situation. You're showing me I'm still holding back. I'm still holding my feelings back because technically you're still single. You and your person are talking. You're working on rekindling this. You're working on rebuilding this. But the title of reconciliation, we're back together, that's not here yet. Now, I'm not saying that you're not having a great time. You're very, very happy. You love everything that's going on, but you're showing me I want more. I want more out of this. And until I get the more, until they give me what I want, which is, not just express your love, but like you want a title. Until I get that title, I'm holding back. I'm not going to sit here and show them all my cards. I'm not going to tell them how I feel. Like you're expressing your feelings. You're letting them know that you care about them, but you're definitely not telling them, "Hey, you make me feel like I'm walking on a cloud." Not even close. Because you're like, "I want more." And if I want more, they're gonna have to give it to me or else they're not gonna know how I feel. I like this. This is very cute, Pisces. You're just kind of like, "Oh, they make me happy, but I'll never tell them." Ha 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 ha. Let's take a look at the near future, see what the 3 of Pentacles is all about. Also, Pisces, if this resonates, please make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, even if it is a heart emoji or a thumbs up emoji, it really helps me out. 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 3 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. You and your person in the near future are working towards a reconciliation. It's not there yet. You're working in that direction. Okay. You know it, they know it. But what is kind of stressing you out here in the near future is how long it's taking to get to the point of reconciliation. You're like, this is moving way too slow. In your head, you had this timeline of like, it's been a week, it's been a month, whatever. We would be reconciled at this point. We would be back together at this point. And it seems like, again, you're moving in that direction. It's not like it's off the table. It's just you're showing me I'm psyched out and I'm psyching myself out over how long it's taking us to literally get back together and have that title. You are moving. I do feel like you feel like you're not. You're showing me like we're stuck in place. We're not making any progress. You are making progress. You're just not moving as quickly as you would like. And that's what's really freaking you out here. And that's what's really tripping you up here in the near future. Let's clarify the strength in the near future. Strength is clarified by the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. You're healing. And the healing process is never easy, but you're showing me I am healing and we're healing together. We're both working on healing this connection, but also healing internally within ourselves so that history doesn't repeat itself. What I also really like seeing here is you're approaching this from a very fun perspective. You're not looking at healing as like, oh my gosh, we have to sit there and talk about the same thing like 90,000 times. No, you're looking at this as like, yeah, we have to have difficult conversations. We have to touch things. We have to take accountability for things which maybe we're not super proud of, both you and your person. But after we get through the difficult part, we have a positive energy. Like you flirt, have fun time, you go out on dates. It's not just all drabby and icky and like, oh, healing. It's very much like we heal. We had the difficult conversation. Okay, now let's go hang out and watch some Netflix and chill. It's difficult, but you make sure to make it fun so that it's not just all heavy. Count on you to always bring the party to any situation, Pisces. You're definitely not the kind that's going to sit there and just like, you know, take it and be like, "Oh, this is so hard, but I'll just do it anyway." You're like, "No, I'll take it and I'll make it fun." Right? I'll do it, but I'll make it fun, which I feel like your person really enjoys. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles in the near future. 5 of Pentacles is clarified by the 7 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. You're having a little bit 5 of Pentacles again. You're having a little bit of a freak out moment here because I see your walls shooting up again. Your guard is up again. And I'm like, okay, Pisces, but why? The fear of this not working out, the fear of it ending again, the fear of you being abandoned again kind of freaks you out. I can see you withdrawing here a little bit. Again, your guard is up. I don't see this person abandoning you, but I see kind of like you thinking about it, right? Where you psych yourself out. You're like, oh my gosh, well, what if this ends? What if we break up? What if this doesn't work out? What if, they decide to up and leave, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, you're psyching yourself out here. And that kind of literally stops you dead in your tracks because what you're showing me is I'm guarded. I'm defensive. My walls are up. It's very, very hard to move forward and make progress, Pisces, when you're all shielded up and guarded. Now, again, I don't see this energy lasting for very, very long, simply because it's kind of like, oh, things are great, bam. And then you kind of freak out for a minute. I feel like you're going to get over this, but just keep in mind if you are experiencing this, and if this isn't you, this is your person's energy. Somebody goes a little bit like radio silent here for a bit. They kind of withdraw, they pull back because they're freaked out, because they're psyched out. I don't know if this is you or your person. Take it as it resonates, but just know this is not permanent. This is not I'm done, I'm walking away. This is I'm having a freak out moment. All right, let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Pisces. From the universe, you get the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Fool. Yeah, you remember how we talked about the emotional detachment in the recent past, where you're kind of stunned, you're shocked, this ending came out of nowhere, and you're just kind of left there, not really knowing what to feel, so you don't feel anything. Um, you may experience this moment of literally feeling like ice, like you don't feel anything at all. But then the sun, something happens, and it's you and your person coming back together. That's what happens, which is literally like, okay, I don't need to feel these difficult energies anymore. I can move in a positive direction. We can wipe the slate clean. We can start over. You can even look at the colors of these cards: blue, blue, yellow. Yellow is a very, very positive color in tarot, and it's showing up tied up to you and your person having a brand new beginning. So if you're currently going through the difficult part of this ended, I'm stunned, I'm shocked, I don't know what to feel, the sun is coming. It is coming. You may not be there yet, although I feel like the majority of you are. It's coming. You're moving in a new direction. You're moving towards wiping the slate clean and starting from scratch. These are all very, 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 very positive energies. So Pisces, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.